It appears there has been an ongoing and increasingly bitter feud between Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, and Australian TV host Kylie Gillies dating back to at least 2018. According to reports, Gillies has been openly mocking, disparaging, and even outright denigrating Meghan, going so far as to repeatedly refer to her as the Duchess of BS over the past several years. The tension between the two women seems to have reached a boiling point with the recent release of the Sussexes' new Power portrait series. Seizing the opportunity, Gillies and her co-host, Larry Imdur, on the popular Channel 7 morning show, decided to recreate the unique, bold poses seen in the original photographs, seemingly as a way to publicly parody and ridicule the royal couple. Interestingly, the stars appeared to align when Gillies showed up to work one day, wearing an outfit uncannily similar to the red blouse and long scarf ensemble worn by Meghan in one of the portraits. Taking advantage of this fortuitous sartorial coincidence, Gillies positioned herself in the lead role, just as Meghan had done in the official images, with Imdur standing behind her in a supporting position. The duo then further mocked the Sussexes by branding themselves the Duke and Duchess, a clear jab at Meghan and Harry's royal titles. Imdur even added an additional layer of playful derision, quipping in the caption that at least 2 men in this photo have played naked billiards in Vegas, and at least 2 women in this photo would do anything to get the keys to the castle. It is evident that Gillies has been harboring deep resentment towards Meghan for quite some time, and the release of these new portraits has provided her with a high-profile platform to continue her public campaign of mockery and ridicule against the Duchess. Meghan, for her part, is almost certainly furious at Gillies' repeated attempts to undermine and deride her, especially in such a boldly public and attention-grabbing manner. This ongoing feud between the two women serves to highlight the intense scrutiny and often vitriolic criticism that Meghan has faced both from the media and the public since her entry into the royal fold. While some view her as a trailblazer, challenging traditional gender roles and forging her own path, others, like Gillies, seem to perceive her actions as a calculated attempt to draw attention to herself and her personal brand. The release of the Sussexes' new portraits and the subsequent parodies and commentary that have emerged have undoubtedly reignited the public's fascination with Meghan and the royal family. Meghan, in particular, remains a highly polarizing figure, with strong opinions on both sides of the debate. For some, Meghan's bold, confident stance in the portraits is seen as a symbol of her unwavering determination to carve out her own identity and assert her rightful place, even in the face of intense criticism and skepticism. They view her as a beacon of female empowerment, inspiring women to embrace their power and challenge traditional power structures. However, for others, like Gillies and certain royal commentators, Meghan's actions are perceived as a calculated attempt to draw attention to herself and her brand, rather than a genuine desire to effect positive change. The notion that she probably never even wanted to live in England and was solely focused on acquiring the title and returning to California has fueled a perception of her as an opportunistic and self-serving individual. Regardless of one's perspective, it is clear that Meghan is taking a more hands-on approach to her public image, a move that royal expert Kinsey Schofield believes will result in a barrage of fluffy, press hits and glamorous photos. This strategic shift in approach has been interpreted by some as a direct response to the perceived shortcomings of past PR efforts, as explored in books by Tom Bower and Valentine Lowe.